Yo, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO video, and today I'm showing off a really cool Melmetal deck I've built here. Now, Melmetal is a really interesting card. I was going through a lot of the cards, and I was like looking at them. I'm like, is there anything interesting to make a video on that I haven't really looked at before? And I saw this Melmetal, and I'm like, interesting. So its attack Ingot Swing does 80 damage, and it cannot be damaged by Pokemon that have an ability during your opponent's next turn. So that's pretty decent. There's a lot of abilities in the format, of course. Palkia V-Star, Arceus V-Star, Darkrai V-Star, Inteleon, Radiant Charizard, just to name a few, cannot touch you. And there's also a ton of other abilities in the game right now, and they just can't touch you. And that's a really interesting concept. So I decided to build a deck around Melmetal. Now, at first I was like, it is a metal Pokemon. Metal's got a lot of support with like Berserker and Metal Saucer, but I've actually decided to build in more of like an Inteleon box deck, and I'm actually going to pair with Radiant Charizard. Radiant Charizard really complements Melmetal because you're already playing Twin Energy for Melmetal's attack, which is really good with Combustion Blast, but Radiant Charizard does give you a nice way to kind of go straight through those effects that your opponent uses on you. Your opponent's going to try to use Pokemon that can attack Melmetal, and that's where Radiant Charizard kind of shines, is it can come in and just knock them out in one hit. And that's why the Melmetal, I think, goes really well with Radiant Charizard. It might seem like a weird combo, but kind of works out pretty well, and especially with all the weird fringe stuff in the format and on the ladder especially, Melmetal can just win you games by just spamming Ingot Swing over and over again, which is really, really good. So yeah, before we get the record shout to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO codes, make sure you get your codes over at Card Cavern, whether it be any pack codes like Astral Radiance or Pokemon Go or Brilliant Stars or whatever set you're looking for, or any specific PTCGO VGX promo code, sleeve code, whatever. Get them at Card Cavern. If you get any codes at Card Cavern at the checkout, make sure you use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern, check them out, and use code LDF. Also, while you're down there, make sure to subscribe to the Shovel Squad YouTube channel. I am posting videos every Monday and Thursday. A new episode of the podcast comes out, and I am a co-host on the podcast. And actually, a new episode of the podcast came out yesterday, where me and Lindsay actually had a little podcast episode with Frank Persick. Of course, he is a very good player. He's a rogue builder like myself, and he was the person who got second place at EUIC this year with Whimsicott V-Star. So it was a really nice conversation we had, and we learned a lot about his deck building process and everything, which was fascinating. But yeah, this is the Melmetal list I have cooked up here, and I like the deck a lot. I think Melmetal's kind of cool. Again, there's a lot of really interesting ways you can win because Melmetal just sometimes walls your opponent out. And with all the stuff you can run into on the ladder specifically, Melmetal's pretty good in my opinion. And of course, against some of the big Pokemon with abilities, Melmetal kind of can't be touched by them. And of course, we are using the Inteleon engine. Inteleon engine's really good with Charizard. Also, it's really good to have a backup attacker with Inteleon, and also quick shooting kind of helps with Melmetal's math fixing. Ingot Swing only does 80 damage. With quick shooting, though, you can turn that into 100 damage, which is nice. And we have the double Choice Belt, obviously, which is good with Charizard to do 280. But Choice Belt's nice because it does let Melmetal do 110 damage, which is cool. I am playing a Miltank in the deck. Against decks like Blissey, Miltank, you can go Melmetal against their Miltanks and stuff, but you have Miltank for their Blissey, which is kind of the idea behind the Miltank in the deck. So it kind of helps against the Blissey Miltank matchup a little bit. It's also just annoying to have in play in general. That's another way to attack the Pokemon that can attack Melmetal, and that's why the Miltank can be nice to have as another annoying threat. And I got Snorlax, and of course, the Manaphy and the Inteleon line. Of course, Radiant Charizard, alongside all the stuff you need, like Basin and stuff. I am playing one Bird Keeper. I like having Bird Keeper Charizard to move it out of the active spot, because sometimes if you Combustion Blast, Charizard doesn't get killed in return, you cannot move it, which is bad. So I got Bird Keeper to move it, so you can attack again. Got 2 Boss, 1 Cynthia, 1 Klara, 1 Marnie, 2 Raihan. Raihan's very important here to attack every turn. Of course, I got 2 Fires, 4 Metals, and 1 Water, alongside the 4 Twins. And everything can attack with Twin Energy, basically. Of course, Melmetal needs it. Radiant Charizard can abuse it to attack even easier. And Miltank gets to use it too, which is really nice. And even Inteleon with Waterfall can use it. But that's the list I'm playing for my Melmetal deck. It's a really cool concept that I came up with, and I'm excited to show it off here in PTCGO and see what we can do with it. All right, we lost the coin flip, meaning we're going second here, which is fine. Hopefully we can get a good starting hand. We do mulligan, giving away what we're playing to my opponent. That could be relevant. All right, let's see what this mulligan gives me here. We'll see what we're playing against too. All right, we got a Meltan Star. We got Sobble. Okay, this hand's pretty good. We can do Keep Calling. We're against a fighting deck here. Ooh, this could be like Machamp VMAX, which unfortunately I don't really... Unfortunately, Machamp does have an ability. Or doesn't have an ability. So there are Pokemon out there that don't have an ability that this deck will struggle. But there are Pokemon out there with an ability that we can wall out completely. But oh, it's a Lucario deck. That has an ability. Alright, so there we go. This is a matchup I think we could beat for sure. I think definitely Lucario is a favorable matchup, because if they're all they're using is Lucario, then it's got an ability. It ain't touching me. So I think we're chilling. We do have a pretty good opening hand, too. As long as we don't get Marnied next turn. I mean, we should have a turn 2 Melmetal, because I am looking at Raihan here with the Twin Energy, which is good. But yeah, we can beat Lucario. Obviously, Melmetal's attack does prevent Pokemon with abilities from touching it, and Lucario happens to have an ability. And we'll see if they have any other big attacker they could use that doesn't have an ability. They can attack me with Riolu. It only does 50 damage, which is, like, not even tickling me, so it's not even a problem. I ain't even scared. All right, what do we draw? Bird Keeper. I think we're just going to do Keep Calling here. Just hold on to the Bird Keeper. You never know we're going to need it. Get all 3 Sobbles here. We do have Charizard and the Melmetals in the deck. Just making sure. Now, hopefully my opponent does not Marnie me here, because we are sitting on a pretty good hand. I mean, they do Marnie me. You still probably get the attack off. I have a lot of shady dealings to work with, but getting Marnied would not be ideal. Just because our hand is pretty good. I really didn't do anything either, so I mean, we'll see. My opponent does have a lot of Bibarels in play, though. But they have a lot of Riolus and Bibarels here to work with. Training Court, that's fine. You know, it's not Path. Well, Path wouldn't work anyways with Lucario's ability, but you get my point. Now, let's see if they Marnie me. I didn't do anything. All I did was just attach, bench, and do Keep Calling. I didn't do much, so kind of hoping we don't get Marnied. I'm just kind of holding out on hope they don't Marnie me here. Because once I get the Melmetal attacking, we should just win the game. Because I don't think they have enough boss's orders to boss me, right? You see what I'm saying? So I prefer if they didn't knock me out here. We do see Lucario come down. We're going to see that Roaring Resolve here build up the Lucario. But will they have a boss, actually? Oh, I guess they could boss my Meltan. I should have level balled, actually, for another Meltan. Yeah, they could boss my Meltan here, I guess. Didn't really consider that. Kind of forgot they could do that. They have a 1-card hand, though. Is it a boss? Is it a Marnie? Is it a research? What's it going to be? It's nothing. All right. That works out the way it should for me. So now I should be able to get the Melmetal lock off here. And we'll see what my opponent can do about that. Especially if they only have like a couple boss within their deck. Speaking of boss, we do draw a boss. Not sure I really need that at the moment. So let's go Drizzile for Raihan here. Assuming they're in the deck. They are. We did prize Klara. Which is kind of relevant. We might need Klara here. Grab the Melmetal. Now I could go for another Meltan here. I don't really count my active. I can also just hold the hand for a turn. I don't mind getting the Meltan down. They might boss it, though. I mean, our active isn't getting KO'd anytime soon. We should be able to just wall them out here. Let's just do Ingot Swing. I'm not going to bother getting Meltan, because they could have a boss. I don't think there's really a point of going Meltan. We can wait a turn. It's not like I have an energy to attach to it anyways. And I might want to wait until they exhaust their boss's orders. I imagine a deck like this would probably only have, like, 2 boss, right? So I doubt they have that many outs. Now, they can still attack with Riolu, which does do 50 damage, which isn't a whole lot of damage, but it is still damage at the end of the day. But they're spreading the energy out. I don't know if they realize what Melmetal does here. I don't know if they realize they can't touch me. I mean, they could have, like, a Cancel Cologne, I guess, but there's no way. Why? No Lucario deck would ever play a Cancel Cologne. It's not like you need it for Miltank. It's all good. But yeah, we're just going to keep swinging with Ingot Swing. If I can get Inteleon into play, I can use Quick Shooting. I can start KOing these Lucarios, since their Roaring Resolve is going to make it a little bit easier for me to one-hit KO them with Melmetal. They do grab a Mew, which is fine. Mew is not going to be able to attack me. And, I mean, yeah, they have to have some kind of fighting Pokemon that can touch me. Like, I don't think they do. Mostly everything in their deck is using an ability. I mean, Bibarel's got an ability. Bibarel can't attack me. Lucario can't touch me. The only thing they can use is their Riolu that does 50 damage, which is still, like, not a bad amount of damage to do, to be honest. But, I mean, I have boss in hand. I might even just KO the Riolu here. I might even... Well, what I can actually do is I can take a 2-prize turn here if I really wanted to, which I might end up going for. My opponent can't Roaring Resolve the active either, which is pretty nice. So if they try to Roaring Resolve their active, it's not going to work, because they'll knock themselves out. I mean, if they want, they can. Thank you for the free prize, but I doubt they're going to do that. It's not a great idea. Yeah, they just pass. This gives me the opportunity here to get Inteleon. Should be in the deck. We have Quick Shooting? We do. So I can take 2 prizes this turn, which I am going to do. I'm going to knock out the Riolu here, so that's just 1 less out. I could kill the Bibarel, actually, too. They haven't played a draw supporter yet, but... Well, I can't kill the Bibarel. What am I saying? We'll level ball. We'll grab another Meltan, I guess. Just build another one up. At this rate, we can probably afford to get another Meltan in play. We'll Quick Shooting the active here. Knock it out. We'll take a prize. I think I have a Meltan prized. We get a Rod, which is pretty good if they ever KO me. But there's the concession. I kind of saw that coming. They can't really do anything. The only thing they can do is bosses order me. But if they only have like 2 boss in the deck, they can only take 2 prizes, which will only put them to 4. And that's still not enough to deal with Melmetal. And even if they do, I can just keep setting more Melmetals up. And somehow if they get through 1 Melmetal, I got another one coming their way. It looks like we go first in this matchup. I will take it. That's good. We get a good start, though. We do open up with a Meltan. No energy, though. Also, no Sobbles. So hopefully we can draw an energy here. If I get an energy, I could be looking at a turn 2 Melmetal. Depends what we're playing against, though. I have to hope a Sobbles prize. I want to be able to heavy ball for 1. So we will see what's end up in the prizes. All right. What are we up against here is the question. What are we playing against? Samurott. And there's a Twin Energy. Okay. We can play that. This can get us a turn 2 Melmetal. Do we have a Sobble in there? We do not. But I do have Charizard, which is a pretty relevant card if I do say so myself. I have a Basin and a Balloon and a Drizzile. Fine. Grab Charizard. And we'll pass. Can we lose this turn? I doubt it. Now, Samurott does have an ability. So, yeah. Samurott's got an ability. It's also easy to KO with Charizard. So this matchup shouldn't be that bad. Unless they're playing like a Weezing or something. Judging from this level ball, this could be a Weezing build. Weezing would be a little annoying. Yeah, Weezing would suck. Now, I'm not guaranteed to get the metal. This is why I did want to get a Sobble down here. I would have been able to go Energy Search plus Evil Incense for Melmetal. I would have been guaranteed the turn 2 Ingot Swing. So it is a shame we did not get a Metal Energy there, but that's fine. We do have a Marnie. Marnie could get us there. We'll see. Marnie could get us there. They're playing the Inteleon engine too. That's fine. Now, we'll see what we end up drawing here. Best top deck's probably a Metal Energy, to be honest. And again, the Darkon. We'll see if they play anything else. They just shouldn't be playing Path, which is good, so we don't gotta worry about that. All right, they just... Sorry, what do we draw? Cynthia's Ambition. That is not quite cut. This could go badly. We'll see if we can Marnie into a good hand. It's literally, if we Marnie into a bad hand, I think we just lose. Honestly, I'm going to bench Charizard. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I do need to make sure I have a Pokemon in play, because this Marnie very well could give me a bad hand. It kind of does. I didn't get an energy, or I didn't get a Sobble, but I did get the energy, though, which does allow me to do Ingot Swing here, which does mean we can create the lock. Now, they can still attack with Shadow Slash, but hopefully by that point, we're vibing. But yeah, no Sobble off that Marnie is pretty atrocious. We have Drizzile and Net, too. The hand is pretty good if we had a Sobble, so it's a shame we didn't get a Sobble here. I could knock him out, though, with Blasting Hammer, though, which is tempting. If I had a Sobble, then I could do that and then go Raihan the following turn, but I don't have that ability. If I had Choice Belt, too, I could have 2-shot, but they would have Basket Crashed me anyways. It wouldn't really have mattered. We'll see what they end up doing here. Maybe my opponent's going to misplay and go into Samurott. That's the beautiful thing about playing Melmetal. They don't even know what the heck they're up against. Ooh, they play Clap Stadium. Really good discard. Clap Stadium's annoying for a deck like this. Now, they could boss my Charizard this turn or my Meltan, which we have to accept that that's most likely a case that could happen in the future. You Crobat. I would love to get Marnied in return just because his hand is pretty bad. There's no Sobbles, man. We need a Sobble. Without Sobble, this matchup is tough. I might have to just do Blasting Hammer just to take prizes. I don't know. I don't like it, but it might have to be a thing. I mentioned Charizard early is a little unfortunate, but with Klara and Pal Pad and Rod, it's not too big of a deal. Not a big... I don't like revealing it. Now my opponent knows I play it, which might end up being a thing, but hopefully not. I don't think they play Jammer or anything like that, so... Charizard is still like a threat and they have to watch out for. And they are going to Marnie me. This is a beautiful Marnie. That means their hand must have been chock full of important cards they couldn't have researched. So this is good. I really need this. Yes, this Marnie is beautiful. This hand stunk. I guess we can see what we were going to draw here off this Marnie. Alrighty then, let's see it. Where were we going to draw PTCGO? This hand's honestly still okay, but it's not much better. Finally got a Sobble, I guess, but hand is still kind of dry. Not good. Now, if they do not bench a Samurott here, I'm actually just going to take the Knockout Blasting Hammer. If they don't bench a Samurott. They have 4 cards. Do they have another Sammy? No. Nice. Okay, so I'll just knock this active out. Okay, there we go. We got a Drizzile. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna KO them here. I'm gonna take advantage of this opportunity to knock them out. Ooh, I can't go Fire. I was like, oh, I can go Fire Energy. I can discard it. Doesn't actually work that way because it needs 2 metals and a colorless. We'll take the knockout. They didn't get a Samurott down. If they had a Samurott, I mean, I think I still would have taken the KO anyways, to be honest, just to like force him to have like a Raihan or a Dark Patch. And they could still theoretically KO me with like a Samurott. They would need Dark Patch, Raihan attach. Heavy Ball, not good. Air Balloon's a little bit better. That's not a bad prize, but nothing special. Probably get the Cynthia's Ambition. I don't know. I might Bird Keeper next turn, actually. Might be the play. They do have Shady Dealings Inteleon. Now, they could be playing Crobat VMAX in their deck. They have a Crobat VMAX here. They can hit me with Stealth Poison. That's fine, though. They're probably going to have to get Samurott. I mean, we'll see if they can attack. With only one Inteleon in play, I don't know if they have enough resources to pull the attack off. They would have to have, like, a really good hand. I'm talking a Pivot card, Dark Patch, like, a lot of stuff. They would need a lot of stuff to get a knockout on my Melmetal here, and I doubt that's going to happen. Honestly, they don't knock me out, and I can draw, like, another metal. I can maybe go Choice Belt knockout Crobat with Blasting Hammer. But again, that initial prize is huge, because, again, we are roaring up for Charizard at the end of the day. Actually, no, I don't want to play Bird Keeper. I think I need to save Bird Keeper because I kind of need a Bird Keeper around the... in case they boss Charizard, I guess. That could be a thing. I have Air Balloon, though, I guess, too. But, yeah. Probably better to save the Bird Keeper. They do have the Air Balloon. Do they actually have a KO here? They go into Inteleon. They're probably just going to wall a hit. Then I'm just going to... they're going to net it, probably. That's fine, though. If they don't wall a hit, I can two-shot them. Ooh, they got the double energy on. Do they have a net in hand? Play is risky, though, because, again, if I can find the energy Choice Belt, I can KO this Crobat. I don't know if I'm able to do that, though. This is their best play, though. Kind of want to get Miltank in play, too, in this matchup. Miltank looks like it's going to be important, and they just pass. All right, what do we draw? Ooh, another Drizzile. We'll just burn the Heavy Ball. Get the Manaphy out of the prizes. Yeah, I can't knock out this Inteleon this turn, either. All right, that's fine. Grab Evolution Incense for next turn. Seems good to me. Well, Crobat can't touch me, actually, if I do Ingot Swing. So I have to go into a VMAX here. That's kind of funny. Get another Sobble down, obviously. They might be playing Tool Scrapper. Kind of want to play the Air Balloon, though, but I think I'm going to hold on to it. And we're just going to Ingot Swing here for some damage. And yeah, Crobat can't actually touch me. They have to put a VMAX in play for them to attack me here, because Crobat does have an ability, so Crobat's unable to damage me, which is pretty good. So, yeah, this Crobat ain't touching my Melmetal, bro. Melmetal ain't getting touched by Crobat, which is pretty huge. They just passed. I got a knockout here. We do get a boss. Pretty good. Like a boss Crobat. I kind of just like KOing this Inteleon. I'm just going to knock him out and hold the hand. Don't really think we need quick shooting just yet, to be honest. We can save that for a rainy day. We get Basin off the prizes, which is decent. Yeah, because I still probably need Shady Dealings for next turn. We're not ready yet, right? It is good that my opponent can't do anything right now. Like, they can't touch me, bro. They got to be playing a Crobat VMAX to damage me. They can poison me, right? To prevent all effects. Prevent all damage. So they can still poison me, which is fine. I mean, it's not a... I mean, 14 turns of poison is not enough. I could just kill the Sobble, actually, which I'll probably just end up doing. I mean, I could hit the Crobat, but... you know what? Crobat, as soon as we draw an energy, I can just kill the Crobat in one hit with thing in Choice Belt. But they actually have a Raihan to the Sobble. They got to get something here. I am going to most likely kill Sobble. Now... my question is, are they really playing a Crobat VMAX? They're playing Crobat VMAX. That's probably fine. I mean, it's a little tough to deal with. But if we can get initial damage on it, I can still KO it with Charizard, with like a boss or something. Yeah, I got another Sammy. Yeah. I could even just boss Samurai, which I might end up doing. Well, they're in top deck mode. I think we want to just kill the Sobble. Kind of like going after Samurai here, though, too, to be honest. Not a bad idea, either. There's Miltank. Miltank's pretty good. I could go ahead and bench that. I'm going to KO the Sobble, I think. Bench Miltank, KO Sobble. Just get the Miltank down. I might need to use it. If they knock me out here, I might end up going Miltank. I don't know. We'll see. Drizzile? Oh, not the Heavy Ball, bro. No, it's a dead card. All right. How many Quick Balls do we have left? We haven't even played one. Okay. Well, that's an easy Quick Ball target. All right. Let's see what my opponent can do. Do they have a Dark Patch and a Raihan here, or some way to attack me here with this Samurai? Because this Melmetal's been tanking, bro. It's a beast, bro. It's a wall against a lot of these decks. Do they have the attack? They do not have the attack. This gives me a free turn to attack him again. All right, what do we draw? Drizzile. Perfect. So now I can go Inteleon. To be fair, I don't really know where to put the quick shooting damage. So is it ever feasible to go Charizard next turn? I don't think so. Let's just burn this Heavy Ball. And then... can I ever... is it ever possible to win this turn? I could go Klara. Ooh, you know, I just realized I actually had game in hand. I actually had game. I literally could just grab Choice Belt Klara for game. I did not even see that. Okay, wow. That's fine. Yeah, bro. I did not even realize we could have went Choice Belt Klara for game. Is there any way to win? I mean, it's still fine. I can still... No, it's not a big deal, actually, but... Yeah, the whole time I actually had Choice Belt Klara for game. That's my bad. I didn't see that play coming. That's fine. What we can do, actually, is quick shooting the active, hit it for 150. We're still essentially just, like, basically bodying them. I will Pal Pad, sure. Put back Klara, Marnie. Get a draw card back in the deck, get Klara back. Klara's still going to be good for Charizard. I mean, this still basically wins us the game, right? They have to go boss here on my Inteleon, or else I do win. Even if they do that, then I just go Shade Dealings for boss, knock out Crobat, so it's all good. Yeah, I had game. I did not realize I had game there. That's totally my fault. I did have game there with Melmetal. But that's fine, though. You live and you learn from your mistakes. Didn't see that interaction. Sometimes when you play Inteleon decks, there's so many plays you can make, you don't even see them. But yeah, I had game. But I don't see how we're really... I mean, I don't even know if we can lose, to be honest. Like, we're so far ahead. Like, this Crobat is going to die. They have to be playing a Crobat VMAX. And I also could have just wiped out their only way to play the game because I took out their Sobble, and they have no Sobbles in place. So I don't even know if they can do anything at this point. Like, they might just be, like... They're probably dead anyways. But yeah, I did actually have game there. So I could have won a turn earlier. Is it going to matter? Probably not. They quite literally need to have a boss Samurott in their hand in order to KO my Inteleon. Even if they KO the Inteleon, I can still, like... I can still, like... Aqua Bullet this thing. I don't know. There's so many outs I can win the game. It's like, I don't even know if I can lose. Because I can still, like... I can still Aqua Bullet knock this out. And I have boss... Yeah, they don't even knock me out. The Melmetal just completely bodied my opponent. Alright, we're just going to take a dub here with Ingot Swing. Guess my opponent just went out in a blaze of glory, and that's Melmetal for you. It's pretty interesting when it works. It's pretty tanky. The only attacker they had required 3 energy, and because of the way I was able to kind of go about my match, they were unable to really utilize their big attacker. And even if they used their big attacker, I had some ways around it thanks to that Radiant Charizard threat. Alright, we won the coin flip, which is good. We'll take it, go first, see what we're playing against here, and can we get a good start? Not really. I mean, the hand's okay, but I don't have a Meltan or a Sobble. I could get Meltan because I have Melmetal. I don't know what I'm playing against. That's the problem. Got Charizard. It's a little too early for my boy, though, to be useful. I'll have to see what happens here. We'll see what we're playing against here. I hope I can draw a Sobble or Meltan. My opponent flips over a Sobble, though. Might be Arc Intel. Is most likely what that is. I have to grab my own Sobble for now. I'm going to, like, Marnie them next turn. I can go keep calling next turn, or I can try to go into Snorlax with a Marnie. So that's probably what we're going to have to do. Need to get a Meltan down, though, for Melmetal, because I don't know what I'm playing against just yet. Sonya. Ooh, this might be Rapid Strike Urshifu, which is actually not a good matchup, because they have an ability. They don't have an ability. Oh, Charizard. Oh, but Charizard doesn't have an ability either. But I do have attackers that can deal with it, though. It's not too bad. Not all doom and gloom, I guess. We do have Inteleon, which can attack. And we also can one-shot them with our Radiant Charizard. Assuming it's not the VMAX. The VMAX is a little bit scarier. Because the VMAX doesn't have an ability. Neither does the Charizard V-Star. So, Melmetal isn't as good here, but still probably going to use it at some point. Just to use it. We'll see. Nah, oh my god. They got a really good starting hand. They got the Keep Calling. Got the Marnie here, I guess, and Prey. Marnie Prey scenario. They deprived of Sobble, though, it looks like. Cool. Yeah, there's Snorlax. All right, we're going to go Snorlax for sure. Is it in there? Yeah, okay. We have Miltank, too. Don't forget. Miltank's good, too. Do we have Marnie? Marnie's in there. Okay. We'll quick ball away the Melmetal. Grab Snorlax. And then we'll figure out a game plan of how to approach this matchup. It's really just use Shady Dealings, right? Just Inteleon and just go from there. Grab the Marnie. Retreat, Marnie them, and then let's see what we get off Marnie here. I'm hoping for at least another Sobble. Nope. A Miltank. I guess we're gonna have to bench that. Air Balloon that. Just need to thin my hand down. We'll Gormandize. I'm gonna save the Choice Belt, and then we'll Gormandize here. Didn't get anything. Didn't get any way to go Inteleon off of that. So if my opponent KOs me here, I don't have a way to attack with Inteleon. Which is actually pretty bad, because I had everything really needed to go for the KO. Yeah, it's not good. Oh, they have a rope. Alright, let's get Miltank. Now, okay, now I regret putting the Air Balloon on. I regret playing the Air Balloon now. They have a Research. Yeah, I regret playing the Air Balloon now, because my opponent just roped me. I didn't expect them to play an Escape Rope, though. Ooh, they do play the Charizard from Pogo, it looks like. Okay, fine. They have an Ultra Ball. Ooh, actually, you know what? I really like my opponent's deck here, to be honest. I actually really like it. Don't know about the cape. When they lose a boss, that's good. Less boss they have, the better. I like my opponent's deck, actually. The idea of playing Pogo Charizard with Charizard V-Star is something that I did think of. And I guess the best way to put into play efficiently is using Inteleon. I actually like my opponent's deck. It's actually pretty cool. I guess, yo, with a Choice Belt, plus quick shooting, Explosive Fire does do the sweet spot of 280 damage. Yo, I might have to try out my opponent's deck at some point. I actually kind of like it. I might end up building it. It's a cool idea. Unique. It's a different way to play Charizard that actually I don't mind. Because yeah, the Pogo Charizard's pretty good. Yeah, no, I like my opponent's deck. I like it. This quick shooting does fix your math with Explosive Fire, which is kind of nice. See what my opponent does here. They are netting. Yeah, they got Basin set up. Could draw a Twin Energy. Twin Energy would be great. I would love to hit into this Charizard. I could draw, and I can't boss this turn. I would love to boss this Charmander, but I can't. I maybe should have just gave them the Manaphy, to be honest. I could have went with another Gormandize. I don't think they were going to kill me. I should have just gave him Manaphy, actually. Yeah, I didn't want to lose my Air Balloon pivot, though. It's the problem, because I kind of need it, but it's probably... I think it was correct to go Manaphy there the whole time. Then I can go back into Snorlax and draw more cards. And we'll see if it vindicates me or not. They could Marnie me, too, obviously. They've already researched, so I guess that's not going to happen. We'll see. What's the best top deck here? Meltan or Bird Keeper or Net or something like that. Twin Energy. Klara. Yeah, Klara's not doing anything. Bench you, attach. Pass. We have Shade Alien. So if they do... The problem is, yeah, I should have just gave Manaphy to go Snorlax. I'd rather them kill the I'd rather them kill the Snorlax here. Yeah, I'd rather them kill the Snorlax. I should have went Manaphy. I just kind of didn't, yeah. Should have just gave him Manaphy, because they weren't going to kill me anyways. Skyla, though. They could boss my Drizzile, which is a little annoying. They got my Bird Keeper, though. Looks like they're going to try to play aggressive here and deal with my Miltank, which I'm fine with. I would love to attack with Miltank at least once in this scenario. I would like to get a Twin Energy, but we don't have it at the moment. Yeah, it looks like they chase it here. They could go Charmeleon. They go Charmeleon, though, and I draw a Twin Energy. They are DEAD. All right, there's Meltan. They're too late, though. So I can Drizzle for Evo Incense, which I'm going to do, because this way we can cover basis if they do knock me out. Shade Dealings, it's in there, right? Yeah. I could Bird Keeper into Snorlax, though. Or Net into Snorlax. Yeah, I think we just want a Net at this point. Yeah, screw it. Net's probably just better. Can rebench Miltank. I really don't... I kind of need to save the Choice Belt, but what I could do is I can put on the other Drizzle, and then Gormandize. Because technically, they're going to go in... Well, they could now knock me out with Charizard. I don't know. I probably should have saved the Choice Belt. It's fine, though. I can still go quick shooting. It's not a big deal, to be honest. I just wanted to draw more cards with Gormandize, right? But I probably should have just maybe saved the Choice Belt. Because now I can't one-shot Charizard. I can still go Miltank. I can always just send Miltank in the active spot and just hit them with Miltank. Which is probably fine. They might even have a boss here. You never know. They have an Ultra Ball. Ooh, they still have a one-card hand. They got to go Drizzle, I think. They got a Shady Dealings here so they can get a supporter card. They need an energy still for the active. They might just go for the Pogo Charizard here, obviously. Yeah. That's fine, though. Pogo Charizard still doesn't let this thing attack me, though, at the moment. They have a one-card hand. What do they have in their hand? Do they have a Marnie? Do they have a Research? What's in their hand? Let's see. One card. Do they have a boss? They have a Bird Keeper. Right. It's a Bird Keeper. They go into Inteleon, though. They still don't have much here, it looks like, which is pretty good. All right. Do they have anything else? I mean, they could knock me out with the Pogo Zard. I don't think that's a good idea, though. Because you kind of need that for Miltank, and I can KO that thing. Yeah, they're just going to quick shooting me here. Still going after my Miltank. All right, what else are they going to do? Retreat. They are going Pogo Zard. They're actually going to come with Pogo Zard. I'm surprised they're doing this. Okay, that's fine. So I can knock him out here with Inteleon. Yeah. Surprised they did that. I mean, they could still attack with this thing next turn, maybe, but we'll see. Let's go Melmetal. We can bench a Sobble. Evo Incense for Inteleon. We should have the Raihan and the water in there, right? Yep. Just making sure. We have Rod in hand, too, which is good. We can Rod next turn. Get the Inteleon back. I do have the Evo Incense, right? Yeah, okay. We just go Raihan plus, like... Raihan plus Heavy Ball doesn't seem bad. I'm going to keep the Evo Incense Level Ball. In case we get Marnied or something, I want to make sure we can draw into that after. I can Raihan to the Melmetal. And grab a water. Could have also put on Drizzile, I guess, too. Probably doesn't really matter too much, though. Burn the Heavy Ball. See my prizes. 2 energy. And the prizes aren't too bad. What am I getting the net? All right, we'll go into Inteleon. Knock out their active here. Hit this for 20. This will put it to 240, which is perfect math. Plus, we have the Choice Belt. You can play the Pal Pad, too. Get back the Raihan and the Marnie. Sure. Helps us a little bit more if we get Marnied. And we will Aqua Bullet. Ping that thing. And we'll go from there. If we can keep doing these Charizards here, eventually Melmetal's good. Now, the fact they play Cape of Toughness does tell me they play like Entei V or something, and Entei V can be walled out by Melmetal, so that's something we ought to consider. If they are playing the Entei V, we can wall them out with Melmetal. I do get to fire off the prizes, which is a great prize. This will let me attack with Inteleon or use Charizard. We still have our Charizard, don't forget, which is still going to be a big deal. Really good, too, if they're just going to keep basing and hitting themselves here, which is nice. So, yeah, they're going to knock me out, most likely. I mean, they actually need to find a switch plus energy attachment. And they've already burned a Bird Keeper, a Rope, and a Net. So, there's a world where they don't attack me here. Which could be pretty good. If they don't knock me out, I can just go Boss, right? Yeah, we haven't played one yet. They're Shady Dealings. They can't play that at the moment. They have no... Unless they have a Rare Candy. Oh, they do have a Rare Candy. Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. What are they going to grab, though? What are they going to grab? Yeah, no, I really like my opponent's deck. I like the idea of playing the Inteleon engine with Charizard V-Star. Something that I don't think I've ever seen before, because a lot of people are just like, well, Charizard V-Star is good, but you know what Charizard V-Star is really good with? It's really good with the Barrel engine and Crobat and Lumineon. You never really see it being played with Inteleon, and honestly, I kind of like the idea. I don't know if I would rather play Greninja over Radiant Charizard, though, but I do like the idea of this deck. I don't know if you need the Pogozard, but it's working for my opponent. I guess Pogozard's probably fine. Definitely going to try out my opponent's deck. I might just, yeah, I definitely might give my opponent's deck a try. This is a really unique, it's a unique idea. I really like it. I really like it. It's a unique idea. And my opponent did grab Rod and Carrier there. I don't know if they're going to be able to get around Inteleon here. Because they grabbed Rod and Carrier, which are not ways to draw cards or move the Sobble. Unless they already have a Drizzile within their hand. They have nothing. All right, well. Fortunate for my opponent, I am going to be able here. You know what I could do? I could... Well, I guess Boss, obviously, the correct play. But I was like, oh, we can go into the Melmetal here, knock out Melmetal, and then... I think we want to say Melmetal, because they are playing like an Entei V, so I want to be ready for it. But unfortunately for my opponent, by not attacking me here, I am able to just Boss, knock out their Charizard. So, unfortunately for them, this is going to be the reality we live in. Where do I put this 20 damage? I guess on you. We can knock it out with quick shooting. Alright, let's see what we got out the prizes. Anything good? Evo Incense is a fantastic prize. Wind Energy is not bad either. Okay. I don't know if we can lose this point, because if they knock out my Inteleon, I have another... Well, I don't actually have... Because I guess Evolving Drizzile there makes it so I don't have another one, but... I can always attack with Waterfall. I still have Melmetal. I can still go Miltank even. We'll see if they grab an Entei. I can always just retreat Inteleon. I'm going to grab a Charmander. I don't know if they have an Entei here. If they do play an Entei, it's probably prize, because Entei V is their best thing they can do at this point, but even then... Go Melmetal here. And actually, now I'm going to go into the Melmetal, because now I can just take knockouts with Melmetal and actually wall my opponent out from being able to attack me with Waterfall and this, and even Inteleon if somehow they had that. So I could just go into Melmetal here and wall them a little bit. So even if they did play an Entei, that's no longer on the table. Can go quick shooting now, too. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I can start walling them out now, which is pretty good. Doesn't really matter if I put this 20 damage, right? Let's put that there, sure. Yeah, now I can just wall them out, right? We can just Ingot Swing for the knockout. Kind of wall them here. Even if they knock out my Inteleon, I can Klara for it back at the water back. So now if they're using any sneaky, like, Enteis or anything, Melmetal can't be knocked out. Now, they could be playing Moltres. They're going to go Moltres. Got 110 HP. They take 20 from the basin, right? They do 90. Doesn't knock me out. Doesn't hit for weakness. Then I go Quick Shooting, Ingot Swing, knock them out. So not even the Moltres would take out Melmetal. So Melmetal kind of can wall them out here, kind of in the rest of this match here, I think. Because they can't touch me with anything. They can't use Charizard. Pogo's Charizard won't touch me. Inteleon can't touch me. Greninja can't touch me. If they play an Entei, it can't touch me. They can go Charmeleon, I guess, which is still... Actually, they could Charmeleon me. They got Klara. And then get their stuff back. If my opponent was also playing Radiant Charizard, that would also not work on my Melmetal, which is kind of cool. That's one of the benefits of Melmetal. It's just kind of a nice little wall. You never know what your opponent has. Like, all these niche Pokemon with abilities in play, Melmetal is just completely walling out from being able to be touched. That's chilling. I can just chill with the hand, too, because eventually we'll be able to just pop off. I wouldn't mind netting the Inteleon, though, at some point. Ooh, I actually get to kill Charmander here with Quick Shooting. I can't win the game this turn, can I? No, I can't. I can't win this turn. No, that's fine. Take out the Charmander. Not that it would have been a threat, because, again, Charizard can't touch me, but get a prize anyways. Ooh, I get net. Do I have game? No, I think I do have game. Yeah, we have Energy Search for Metal Energy, actually. No, we do have game, actually. I lied. We do have game. We do have game. We could just Blasting Hammer for the last prize here. Blasting Hammer is being actually pretty useful, it turns out, in this video. I keep forgetting Blasting Hammer exists. I was like, oh, we don't have game yet, but we actually did have game. And there we go. Nice little Queen Sleep. Against my opponent's really unique Charizard deck. I really like the idea of that deck. Because Inteleon doesn't seem like a bad fit. Because you actually can fix the math with that Charizard V-Star quite a bit. And that'll be a video on the Melmetal deck with those matches. We did like it's a pretty interesting Charizard deck there that I'm definitely going to try to do something with. If y'all are interested in seeing another Charizard V-Star video, let me know. Because I've been trying to make another Charizard video for a while. But yeah, this deck is a lot of fun to play. It's a really interesting concept. I think Melmetal is a really interesting card. And I haven't done a video on it, so I'm glad I'm finally getting around to doing a video on Melmetal, because I think this was actually a lot of fun to play and build around. Ingot Swing is actually not a bad attack against a lot of decks right now that rely on abilities, and there's quite a few of them out there, and even when they do have attacks, you have that Radiant Charizard backup attacker, which really does kind of put the deck together. So I do like the deck a lot. And if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 32,000 subs. I want to thank y'all for all the support on the content as we await the release of Lost Origins in less than a month. So I'm excited to kind of get into things. And of course, with regionals coming back too, I'm pretty excited to kind of get into IRL more also. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video again, also leave a like and to check out card comment down below. Use code LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord server down below. And check out the Shovel Squad, a new episode of the podcast just went up yesterday, which I am featured on and co-hosting. So definitely go give that a watch, and I would appreciate that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.